Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 57.
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Murray. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Hello, that I'm definitely a munch.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Kingsley Keke. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Buying time to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Throwing now is Murray. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 30. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A 71-yard punt return. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And able to get this out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He'll try and run for it with Conner. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 64 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
I can't even pay attention to what I'm doing because you over here trolling shit, bro.
This opening quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On first down, Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Second and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The drive will start with Connor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray finds his running back, James Conner.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Murray now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To try again after the sack. Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Andy Lee now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Hardman. And out across midfield down to the 45.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's not going to get the 1st. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray has got it to Williams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Murray now. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
He's picked off at his own 47. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Zaven Collins gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Hitting Juju on the slant. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 17-14. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
First down, Murray. That is caught. It's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Murray. To Connor on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Murray to air it out again. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Now he's flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Murray going to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Touchdown! Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He's going to let it fly. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdes-Scantling. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Mahomes to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And that's his third sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A big play there for KC. One final try from Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Cardinals have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting what do for a purse. Disgusting what do for the clout. I'm one of the realest. The real ones could vouch. They thought I was done, but all that doubt. You gotta play my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner.